all effort out of the room if I'm feeling a little bit lazy. Much like how today, you know, long day at work, you know, wasn't really much going on, and since it's been a long week, and I finally get to have a legit amount of time to rest, I'm kind of like, eh. Like, I feel like all my energy of hyperness was just used over the course of the week, and now that it's the weekend, it's like everything's gone. Like, I'm not trying to sound like a bummer, but it's just like, shit, man, like, work really does do stuff to us adults, man. Crazy. And to be honest, in a weird sense, I kind of envy my girl's schedule. You know, I have a night shift, and then, you know, for 12-hour work schedule, you know, it's a long fucking time. However, this means that you get Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off. You know, so I mean, you got 24 hours. Yeah, so you pretty much just work your hours. You know, you're doing this. She's doing the same as me, like, you know, 40 hours a week, I think it is. But yeah, it's weird though. During times like the weekend, I tend to take my hours for granted. You know, just kind of chill. But when I think about it though, it's like, you know, you got Friday when you come back home from work. I get home, like, let's say I get home like 4:20, maybe 4:30. That's like what, until midnight, 9 hours maybe 8, something like that. So 2 sets of 24 hours, 48 plus the 6, and you get like maybe 54, maybe 56 hours, you know, of free time. Besides, you know, getting up the next morning for work, and if I wake up earlier, I can have even more time to myself. You know, sleeping does take a good bit of that free time away from you. And so, you know, sure, you got to eat for a little bit and this and that, and, you know, physical activity. You know, if you have a cat like me or some kind of pet, you know, you gotta give them some affection. You know, show that you care. You can't just be, oh hey, I want to sleep, or oh hey, I want to rest. You know, it can't be me. You know, this is why I kept him in the first place, is because it was a selfless act. I can't start being selfish now. After having a long streak of having him and other pets around, like, since I was born, basically. You know, it's just been an endless stream of generosity. Yep. Oh look, they finally spawned. Yep. This is what I was trying to do this morning. I was trying to... What was that noise? I was trying to fix the spawn point for these fellas here. I don't know if it'll be the same ads every time or what. Also, this is something else we should do. We should go look around for god towers. Because I haven't played in a good maybe day or two since my last video or stream. So, I mean, you never know, maybe somebody just knows what they're doing. They built up really quickly. You know, you never know. Something else I want to do too. Let's check my base statistics. Maybe some of my thralls are dying now. Let's see, loot bag. Oyster. Okay, so this is the stuff from this morning. This is like 6:47 and 7 o'clock. So yeah, this is actual time from today. That's cool. Ah. Alright. Yeah. I'll give you love later, buddy. It's time for me time. How cool that did water and that. Neat. Let's see. So we can check on this base here. Or, I did say I want to check on the, thing over here. But I think we made the explosives tonight, so I definitely want to go farming some creatures, you know, because I want to TNT the rest of the base and see what's in it. Up there, a little... What? I love you too, buddy. Sitting on my bag. Why you got announce everything, huh? You want more food, maybe? See, your dish is a little low. pot is full. That shit. I see you're enjoying my bag. Silly. Alright. Well, in the meantime, though, I guess we'll head back. Whatever. Yeah. Trying to think though too, what would be the easiest route? Because like we couldn't try to head to the furthest east over here. You know, could. It's not the safest though, but it's decent. Let's see. Also, I think my enemies have an animal pen over here, and then there's a thrall thing here. I don't know if they have thralls on that or not. Yeah, suppose we'll head back home. Yeah, just make sure I'm headed the right direction, because I think this heads south, right? Yeah, definitely want to go that way. See, I was trying to spawn the Habitaboopy, the frost thralls, but it seems like we had some issues with that, so I'm going with the fucking rat. Also, back when I was scared of players, like when I first played the game, or first played Conan, I used to hide on top of these when I didn't have a base. Or even when I had a base out here, I think I did that too. Just because I wanted to try to be safe, and you know, most people would be looking for your loot, even after raiding. Is that a foundation I see? Hang on a minute. Or is that just rock? That's a rock. Alright. I get all excited when I see stuff because, you know, the server is relatively quiet despite having like 3 to 4 major bases across the map. But I haven't checked the snow biome fully. I haven't checked the, a lot of it. You know, there's a lot of things we've been neglecting. And I forget that we recently raided that super base that was on the bridge here too. You know, we waited for that to decay, and then everything went away. Also, while I'm out here, I think we should check the durability on that. That's what I was gonna say. And we're heading in that direction anyway, so might as well. And there's also a mini boss bear that spawns, and even though it's not raid time for like another 5 hours, just about, maybe 4. You know, you can take enemies and bring them over, and they'll kill people's thralls, because, you know, PvE. I'm sure if Conan was a lot more realistic of a game, like didn't have enemies with spawn points, that rubber band, you know, it's like if you try to pull a boss all the way away from a spawn point, it'll teleport back if you go too far. But like in other games, you know, like Skyrim, Oblivion, Dark Souls, you know, it doesn't matter how far you go, your enemy's gonna fucking chase you down to the end of days. Like either you die, or it dies, or something else gets in the way and stops its path. You know, or if you go through a tight area that's for like a little bit of jumping or a little bit of climbing, or opening the door and the boss is too tall to go through the door. You know, stuff like that. Also, while we're down here too, I want to see if this place has a base, because back when I played here 2 years ago, there used to be a lot of people that would live here in these little areas. Also, shit, I forgot there's that other semi-base I cleared out from Foundations too. I didn't get the chance to get the loot, but we did, we got the thralls that we have to kill, and they're all really, really tough. They got a lot of health, a lot of damage, a lot of armor. There's multiple of them. A lot of them are on the default ground, so it's going to be somewhat difficult to kill them. Another thing I could do too, to kind of ensure that I actually kill people's thralls, especially when they're out in the open and there's no other bases around, I could maybe build some palisades, spikes, I think they call them palisades on this game. But yeah, I could put them down, you know, make the thrall run into it, or make the thrall try to chase me, but then I just kind of shimmy around my stuff. And last time I checked, spikes don't hurt you. Like if they're yours, they won't do damage to you. I think. I could be. Yeah, it looks a little broken. Someone else come by and break into here. Wow. Pardon? Is it decayed? Like, I know I haven't been here in a while, but... Oh, okay. It was just loading. Whoops. And here's the, oh, the Super Rhino moved back. Yep. Hello, sir. Yeah, I don't get why I was trying to do that funky climbing when I first raided this, because I could easily just go right here and shimmy around. Yeah, right back to where we started that whole fight. And I don't think these guys are coming back anytime soon. Let me see the build times. Yeah, it says 268. I think they were on 336 when I first attacked, though, and we still got another chest. Yeah. I do wanna break it open. Yeah. Zimbabwe, Mufasa, gay guy. Nice names for your thralls, guys. Good job. Alright, so here's the other thing I'm dealing with here. Let's see. Try something. Because I wonder if I could just climb this and... Oh, that would have been cool. I could have just gotten into there. Wow. I feel like I could. I literally can probably get into here. I mean, look, man, like there's the stable, there's the other thing. Motherfucker. Stupid, man. Default shit, too. It's all covered in semi-spike. Is this there to thrall? Yeah. Whoa, buddy. Oh, they got spike on that too? Whoa, baby. I'm turning into Johnny Bravo just fighting these guys. Like, oh, mama. I think the wolf will be fighting the other wolf now. Maybe. Where'd it go? Did he win? Jeez. Damn. Real quick though, I want to go check this area too. So I think that there's a window here. Yeah. Let's see, there's a fridge. Might have some thralls in there. And I thought they had another window, but I guess not. Alright. I would love to know what's all in there, but stuff. Yeah. It's all good though, I guess. Whatever. And I think that the thrall that was here was my bear. I just misread the name probably. Thought it was the enemies, because when I kept fighting it, like the combat music started, but it didn't fight back at all. I thought something was fishy. I was like, hold on a minute. Yeah, I know this game is friendly fire, but what's going on? Like, there's no way that's mine, but turns out, yes it was. Because I saw that I killed my own thrall in the tribe log, and I went, oh shit. Whoops, I'm sorry. Yep. I was trying to think in my mind though of all the different bases I've seen, like where to raid, what we haven't done, what we're going to do, where I haven't been. Like I know this area is a building, but it's already been raided before me. So yeah, I think if anything, my main target should be the Cannibals tribe, because you know they got that huge super black ice base. And I think I got black ice too. I need to make some foundations and structures, you know, to try to keep my domain per se. Because even with the explosives, like black ice is one of the most strongest, well-built items in the game. But it's very hard to get anything out of that. Yeah. Also, I'm trying to think of a good place to go here. And I still want to raid that noob as well. That put a bunch of easy to get to stuff on the world border to the south. Yeah. They don't have any thralls though. I think they had one hyena. I think I killed it, and that was it. Then the rest of the stuff was just in the animal pen. But I can understand that though. Makes sense. I am invading your space. So if anything, I am probably the disgusting creature from your perspective. You know, and then there's a huge base of disgusting creatures right around the corner. That's one thing I would never understand though. The fact that there's a huge nest right next to these guys and they have their base not surrounded in spikes or any of that. Also, let's take this shit. Oh boy. I just wanted to loot. I don't care what it is, what it was. Whoopee. I just want the shinies. And get some more stuff to take back home. You know. Once we do get home, though, I gotta start hide farming. That's the next biggest thing we gotta do. Yep. This guy's really after me. He even got one of my favorite spears as well. Good job, sir. I guess while we're here, I'll show you guys that base I was talking about too. With all the leftover spikes and pretty much just thralls with the thralls. You know, shit ton of them. They even got a couple thralls in like a weird climbing area. So I kind of wonder, maybe like I said, you know, I could maybe put like a foundation and then you know, do a little bit of hobba booby to it. Oh, that's nice. I'm just able to climb up that. Yep, so spikes are still here, just chilling. Check the durability on that. It says they've decayed. I don't know. And I think everything's gone in here now. Maybe they all starved out. Or maybe I'm just at the wrong side. Alright, so I think it's safe to say they died. Wow. That was literally the entire cave, too. Shit. I guess it makes sense. I mean, they were gone over several weeks. Maybe months. I mean, speaking of that, I should probably feed some of my thralls. 'Cause, I know that we don't have that much. I know that we have a good bit of food, though. But, oh, that's right, we should make a thrall. Girlfriend said she's been trying to fix a huge crack in the back of her phone. I didn't even know you can fix cracks in your own. I guess it's something new I learn from my girlfriend every day. So I mean, for me, like if my phone breaks like completely, I have to see somebody. Like I have to go to the T-Mobile store in the mall and be like, yeah, my phone broke. Like, help. They'll be like, okay, well this repair will be $35, you know. We're just gonna clean it out too, and we'll be back to you in like an hour maybe. You know, you can hang it out if you want. I'm like, okay. I think the best thing to do, like if you're getting your phone repaired at the mall, would be like, you know, go around to everywhere else and shop. Meanwhile, like, you know, what the fuck? Oh shit, titties. Yeah, I'm not staying on land. The Jaguars are slightly faster. I was gonna say faster, faster. And that's the word that was gonna come out of my mouth. Than the Panthers, and they will fuck you up if you're not careful. But yeah, we definitely make a thrall pot and the other thing. We also gotta make sure all the thralls are at home or all together and stuff. And yeah. I also gotta change the spawn points of the other two thralls are on my base roof, because there's nothing defending the roof really. I get that, and there should be, but like what if someone detonates it? It's just gonna be a floating bear. Like how boring is that? That's why I have it. What the fuck? You gotta drop. Alright. Snakes can fly now. Even that one too. I don't know if it's because I'm further away or what, but that'd be terrifying though, like having this thing fly at me. Like, if this is an actual glitch that's happening, this means if I get too close, it's going to fly over to me in the water and slither its way. Or like admin privileges. Weird. I mean, you never know. Maybe a dev got pretty bored and said, hey, I'm gonna go into a random official and I'm bored, you know, so I'm gonna fuck around if it's empty. Yeah, so we'll give like random AI better smarts, better AI, and see what they do. You know, teach them how to build, teach them how to survive, make them need to eat and drink, and go out in the world and need to find these things. You know, they'll gather, they'll store stuff away when they get too over encumbered. You know, kind of make them like automatic players kind of, and like anything that's nearby, just make them run away from it or have their AI attack it. Stuff and things. Yeah. I'm pretty sure all the fancy programming in today's world, you can probably do that. But there's a couple of games, like especially Ark, like, you know, the dinosaurs will continue to function even if you're not playing. It's like, you know, whereas one raptor might start off next to the other raptors, meaning that, you know, it was just born, like it was born yesterday. It'll eventually end up on the other side of the map, maybe even fighting alongside a Rex, because they're both predators. So the Rex sees it as like a baby Rex, and the raptor thinks, oh, that must be my future. I'm the baby. Okay. I thought I was old enough to be a parent. I guess not. I could definitely see a dinosaur, you know, when they existed, you know, thinking like that. I mean, there's a possibility we might have gotten their bone structures wrong, but either way, there must have been some creature without formal language, but, you know, you can kind of assume what they were thinking. So let's say like some ancestral dinosaur wolf breed would be like 9 feet tall in size, and then there'd be like a normal wolf that'd be like maybe 4 feet tall, and it would look up at the 9 feet tall and be like, holy shit, hey, I've been alive for 16 years. This thing must have been alive for 300, you know, to get that big. Fuck. Almost there. I still wish we could have gotten these frost trills, but I feel like I want to be focused on like a minion that's super bulky and hits very slow. It might be better just to get standard thralls. Let's see, there's probably still a limit though too. Yep, 80. Yep. It says that a couple of these guys are returning home. I think that might be like, you know, they're in front of the gate. I'm tired. Tired from work. Tired from this week. It hasn't been rough. This has been long. Very long. Let's finally see what items I got from those guys. Nice. There's some armor. That's neat. Alright. I'm probably going to be over encumbered soon anyway from what I'm about to do, so it's just kind of check on base, you know, build the things I need to build, you know, blah blah blah. I'm pretty sure we got iron and all that shit and stuff. Let's also check this, because I actually want to take all the meat out of here now. Let's get that. Let's just take the whole thing, fuck it. Let's just get rid of all the putrid meat. I actually wish that, much like with Conan, I mean Ark, that there was like a search bar for what's in your bank, so then I could search putrid or PUT and then get rid of it. But no, they don't have that. You know, it's not an option in this game. No siree. And also in the past, used to be able to get fish with just waiting, and then make us do this whole special thing. You gotta put insects into the fish net and then the fish will come in. It's more realistic, I get that, but it's a pain in the ass. Let's see. I'm sure all of these are all empty as per usual. Makes sense. And we got a little bit of fish, I'm sure. Yep. Of course, my lion is outside base again. Fucking A. I think we're gonna need to make some kind of door or gate in the front of this building. So, I mean, we definitely need it. We'll eventually get the whole wall set up with stuff, but for now, it's just whatever. There's stuff to keep all the thralls from going like anywhere and everywhere. But yeah, also these guys are very lined up. That's amazing. I guess that's what they meant when they say that the thralls were returning home. Yeah. Lion is no longer following you. Yep, so now we gotta get the thrall pot and the pet pot too. I think you make it through the carpenter's bench. So, I mean, the animal pen and the thrall things all kind of correlate together, so yeah. So I need 50 iron bars. Okay. So you like to be annoying. Let's see. We got a good bit of iron bar in there. Don't think we have any here really, but we'll turn that into this. In the meanwhile, got some insulated wood, and one, I just need wood, so I need to gather my gathering tool in a minute. Yeah. I have to go look around for my other stuff. Let's focus on explosives too. See what I need. We don't have any tar. I think we got a little bit of hide, right? Yeah, we got 27 reptile stuff. A little bit of hide in there. Maybe it'll mix together with the other hide from the alligator. And the fact that we even got 26 though is a good sign. Yep, tonight though, if I'm doing any kind of PvP raiding, I definitely need to do that. Yeah, we still have to see the other room, I think. And the actually, do we even need to? I'm trying to remember the base that we're fucking with. I'm so confused. Also, don't I have a star metal hatchet anywhere? Oh, I did. Damn. Oh well. Let's see, is there... What's that? Advanced weapon repair. Okay, so iron reinforcement here. Let's get that out of there. Yeah, I'm gonna go in and say we don't have that much ingots. And we have a lot of food though for when I eventually put everything where it should be. You know, meat for the humans, meat for the creatures, you know, a little bit of both. So everything's gonna be good. I'm sure I farmed a couple things right. Stone consolidants, we'll take that out. See, so there's a lot of burning fuel, I'll give you that, but yeah. I think that when I go out again, we should probably just farm some ironstone and some hide. You know, maybe kill some of those birds or something. You know, stuff. Looks like we can make tar from that. I think we have some ash actually, and then oil and raw ash. Yeah, so resin ash. So we can actually make tar from a good bit of stuff. That's actually pretty cool. Huh. So I mean, if I'm ever low on resources, I can do stuff like that. But I'm down to farm. It's just so much easier. So I'm trying to see where my other tools went. I think we might need a new axe soon. Let's see. A warhammer. Let's see. A mace. A mace that seems to break easily. Oh, break constantly. What? The brittle bastard. Wow. Glows and hums. What? I'll have to try that out. I actually want to see what it does. Whoa. This thing quite yet, but yeah, so let's put this back. Yeah, let's get that there. We got a good amount of crafting thralls. Too bad you can't convert those guys into fighters. That would have been cool. But oh well, whatever. Let's see. So we got doors, sleeping bags, stuff and things, and I think my star metal tool we have missing here, and we have another axe. I think it's literally the same as the other one, just that this one's less broken. Yep. So let's actually switch that with that. We'll put that in here, and let's get this back down there. Okay. Yep, I did say we need to gather. So I think now we need to go back into my box and put some stuff in there. Also, let's get this star metal into that. And I'm going to leave my stone alone for my other projects. Yeah, we need ingots for the pot anyway, and we need wood as well. So as I'm heading to the other place, I'm gonna just gather everything on my site. I think that skinning knife might have to move yet again. I don't know. I mean, we probably don't need the daggers, so dude, can you actually... God, I hate doing this every time, man. Jeez, this controller. Thank you. Holy shit. And we could convert the iron reinforcement. Oh, we do have tar. into other shit, but it's whatever. Let's just get all the important crap out of here for the time being. Yeah, I think we have a good bit of hide stuff for the this crap. Is this thing done? Oh, we ran out of bark. Oh no. Oh shit. I'm gonna have to use that pickaxe quite a bit then, huh? Damn. Okay. I thought we had enough, but alright. Let's see that. I need more of that. I think we're getting low in brimstone finally. I'm about to make 100 of that. And we also need brimstone to even make this too. So I might have to go farming for that soon. That's kind of why I'm hoping that we raid the other guys instead. Because they might have more stuff. I mean, they're pretty well built, so they gotta. Let's see. This one. Let's see. Yeah, not too worried about it. And I need materials anyway, so. Yeah, we have a lot to do. We have a lot to do. But we definitely need to keep things fed, because I haven't given anybody food over 2 weeks. So I imagine by next week or the week like when I'm on vacation, they might die. So yeah, that's gonna suck. Also, it's a good thing I moved that animal pen over, because now I can finally destroy these trees. Yeah. Let's also go kill this here showbill, shall we? And I think that we should probably finally build my gate. Might be wise. Maybe we'll actually have step. Unless it's something I forgot to. We should have brought a sickle. Oh well. I'm not going back in the base, so just do that. Fuck that shit. Also, seeing that star metal is the best item, I imagine we'll get a lot of loot from this. Yeah, 8. Very nice. Raisin bark. We gotta keep that tannery going too. I think I'll just go through this whole coastline. Just get everything I can get. And before I dismiss my wood, we should probably go check up on the Minhoi. By Minhoi, I mean what's the word? My brain is like almost off. I think as soon as I got home, my soul took a vacation. Weird. Like I'm not really here. Strange. Like I feel like I'm still busting my ass at work. Weird. Non-stop series of, oh, time to do a task. Oh, time to look like you're busy. Oh, time to unload too many trucks. Hey, you're only shipping and receiver at the headquarters of a company. Congrats, department though. You gotta do everything. Okay, at least I'm not doing the paperwork though. But all the heavy lifting and the moving things around and the organizing and the keeping things clean. One responsibility after another. And then what they'll do is just they'll come up out of nowhere and go, oh yeah, we're gonna add like 5 extra responsibilities. You know, these 3 people quit, so now you gotta do their job. I mean, my job doesn't have people quitting, thankfully. But I'm sure if it did, then I'll probably have to do a lot more. I'm sure if 5 mechanics quit in a row, like on the same day, I'm sure my workplace would probably start teaching me shit. They'd be like, hey man, we can tell you're gonna live at this job pretty much, so. You know, we'll start teaching you how to fix forklifts fully. We'll teach you the names, everything. We'll be patient with you. You know, because since you're not going anywhere, we know that we can teach you stuff that'll keep you to last. You know, until you're tired of us or until you die. You know, well, whatever you're willing to put out, and we'll pay you for it. I just hoped that they go, hey, we'll pay you like $10 extra if you could maybe, you know, do the mechanic's job at the same time as yours. Like, make it 15. I'll become a fucking champion. Yeah, it's 15 or $20 extra. I might be very, very motivated. But like, oh shit. You know, I'm making 16 at the moment, and they go, yeah, tomorrow we're gonna have you make 35 or 40. Like, well, you want 45? I'd be like, fuck yeah, I do. Because all the fancy computer office people that always are stressed out from, you know, working overnight or staying at work and sleeping there, you know, those type of jobs, you know, they're making that kind of money, but they're super stressed. So if I can make that same money, but working my mostly calm, but, you know, physical and simple job, you know, it's good enough. It's excellent, actually. Yeah. And of course, you know, the longer you work there, you know, they bump up your pay a couple dollars, which is cool. Just like any job. I don't know. I'm having a good time. This world, you know, I aim to stay. And that's probably what's keeping me in line. Instead of, like, if I hated the job, I think I might have attacked a couple people. But, you know, since I like it so much, you know, I want to stay there. I want to keep my opinions good of myself and of a couple people I respect. You know, from just paying me or from giving me food, you know, help me out a little bit. You know, some managers might not toss you more money, but if they say, hey, you know, like, we'll feed you like 9 days in a row every month, like, cool. I don't have to pay for food. You know, and food's already kind of pricey nowadays too. So I mean, instead of being completely broke, it's like, hey, like, if you give me food because you can afford it, you know, I won't turn it away. Just tell me what you want done. That'll be a good exchange. Oh, hey, my cousin's moving out of his apartment. We need you to go to, like, California and help him move out. Someone's gonna get a truck and take you over there, and hopefully you'll be back by late tonight. You know, it'll be a quick move. Okay. Because I'm pretty sure a drive from, like, East Coast to West Coast would probably be like 13 hours maybe. I mean, I'll probably sleep. Of course, the driver will probably be shitting himself, but if I'm sleeping, it'll feel like I was never even there. And then I wake up, oh, time to get the boxes now. I go, okay. You know, go back to sleep. Come back home. Like, okay, I'm dropping you off. Goodbye. Have a good one. I wouldn't mind that at all. But I noticed a couple times they have me do that in my company. I won't say what company, though, just to keep things respectful. But, you know, I think I moved their 2 daughters and their mother. And the 2 daughters, well, the first daughter, youngest one, moved twice. So we had to help her 2 times. But you have to consider the moving from the place to another place, and then doing it again. And then the first one was just moving from a place to another place, not twice. Then the mother went from home to, had to go back and then get the stuff out of the retirement home and bring it back to the son. And that son I worked for. Much older than me, though, so it's not like, you know, don't imagine, like, me helping someone who's close to my age. You know, I'm 27, so we're talking about dudes in his 50s and stuff. Yeah. Stuff and things. Yep. Things and stuff. There we go, there's the ironstone. Yep. definitely gotta upload these videos at some point. Since I'll have to wait for stuff to cook up anyway, especially the ironstone, or maybe I'll convert all my stone into brick afterwards. So I mean, it's gonna take a while as well. So I could probably just hop on Final Fantasy, maybe chill, maybe charge my controller and shit. And, you know, AFK on here. I don't think I have that much hide though, but I mean, I got 16. I have yet to farm that. I mean, it's 6:30 right now, so, and PvP time is like 9 o'clock, I think. And I'm in no rush to really get into that Black Ice base, because you know it's probably super defended just by how much shit they got, and I have no idea what's at the entrance. So I mean, I might be shitting myself as soon as I break open the door. And they might be the type to where maybe they built before the forced 100 thralls only update. I don't really know how that works. Like, you know, if somebody built before the update, would they still have their shit? Or would the thrall limit say like 3,000 out of 80? Because, I mean, if that's possible, it makes me want to, like, if I can ever time travel, I would probably go, oh shit, I would probably go back to, the time I got this game. And I would just, you know, since I know everything already, I would start building up where I want to go, probably take the same area, you know, get it super fucking defended, you know, have thousands of thralls, insanity, you know, because official isn't going anywhere, you know, they never wipe it. It's not like an admin server. And like this server is maybe 2 years old now, maybe more. But yeah, it's almost half a decade. Game's starting to get old bit by bit. Because like usually a game to be considered new, I think even you guys would agree, be like, alright, you know, it's like 2 years old, like okay, whatever. You know, but once some game is like, you know, going towards a decade or half a decade, maybe even 15 years, it's like, okay, this is becoming a classic now. It's like, for example, when I was a kid, it was new. Crash Bandicoot, Jack and Daxter, you know. But those games are well over 15 years old now, so it's a classic. You know, it's something from, you know, way back when. Of course, some people, you know, what emphasizes the fact it's a classic too, is the fact that, you know, there's people who are like 15, maybe 16, you know, watching my videos, and if it was 15 years ago that I was playing it, you know, seeing as I'm older, you know, I'm 27, you know, so they were just now popping out the coochie of their mom, and I was playing Crash Bandicoot as a little kid. You know, so I'm basically the older brother. The older brother that started gaming before they did. I'm really happy though that I was born to be able to experience this stuff, because if I was born like back in, you know, these times to dream about, the medieval times, without experiencing this first, I probably would have hated the time, you know. But since I have knowledge of today's world, and you know, I know my history and stuff, you know, if I could time travel with that knowledge and then live in that time, I would probably maybe help speed up the advancement of civilization and stuff. Like, imagine people like the year 1700, you know, rolling around with fucking cars and shit. Like, I know hydraulics, you know, I know how to fucking get a wheel pressed, I know how to get forklift wheels pressed, tires and all, I know how to get the rims. And if I can have someone, just a blacksmith or armor smith, you know, give me the rings, and I'll tell them what to cut out or what to carve, or how much density the metal needs to support the weight of the vehicle, then yeah, we'll do trial and error. But yeah, it'll be like what was that anime, Dr. Stone, right? And fun fact about Dr. Stone, I should actually, half a year ago, and I loved this show so much when it came out, especially me playing survival games. I was like, oh my god, I play survival games. Dr. Stone is such a cool anime. I love it, you know, because this is my genre. This is what I like. This is cool. But yeah, kind of sort of switched around a little bit because I stopped watching. I think it's because I was getting into other shows and just I wanted to focus more on gaming. And also, you know, I got myself a girlfriend too. I think I was single when I watched Dr. Stone when it came out, so some things have changed. So, you know, having someone in my life that needs constant attention, maybe not super constant like some girlfriends, but you know, a fair amount of my time has been spent, you know, comforting her, calming her down, you know, getting her a little situated. I don't think there's ever been a time where I needed her to comfort me. Or at least, it's probably maybe only happened like twice, maybe. Yeah, I know that I've been angry at her a couple times, or angry at life, and I just kind of keep to myself for a good day or two, but then I pop back out. Or we have like the code name Blue. You know, it's like if you say Blue, it means leave me alone for a day. So it's good that we have like a safe word. One thing though that would really make me lose confidence, like I'm really happy this hasn't happened, but it would suck if she said Blue after we fucked. Because it's just mean that my digging down would have been so bad. She'd be like, get your ass out of here, you know, I don't even want to look at you. Like, I'm sure the only way that would happen would be like instead of like, you know, fucking like a normal person, but I was just like, haha, my penis is out. I'm pretty sure she'd be like, alright, get away from me. Or if, like, as soon as I entered, she was like, I'd be like, I'm entering the cave of Nazareth. Like, here I come. I am arriving. I am Indiana Jones. You know, if you say shit like that, you know, that's automatically like, that coochie's gonna dry up so fast. I'm sure the same thing equates to us guys too. Like, you know, you want to hear the girls say like, "Oh my god, I want more. Like, give it to me." Like, "Oh yeah," you know, all that shit. You know, you don't want to hear her say, "Oh yeah, think of your dad." That would just be major debone. Like, you know, don't mention grandma during sex. But I mean, if you're trying to do like, let's say that you're a couple that's kind of masochistic, and you go, all right, I challenge you. You know, I want to see how turned off we can turn off each other. You know, like let's see how far this can go. You know, turn something sexy and just make it completely disgusting. Like, let's say they go, oh, I love it when you eat bananas and you act like you're sucking the cock. Like, what if she, like, shat on the banana and then ate it? Like, you would probably not look at your wife the same for forever. Like, you know, if you end up in heaven, if that place actually exists, or whatever kind of different breed of heaven, you know, depending on what actually happens, or maybe religions go by territory. See, if you were from the West, you go to a different type of Valhalla type shit, or heaven, or Olympus. Who knows? Or maybe nothing happens. I'm sure even in this other afterworld or afterlife, you probably wouldn't look at your special soulmate or individual the same. I don't know why I ran that on as long as I did, but yeah, blame that on my brain for not being smart enough or collected. I try to be collected in most areas nowadays, but I still have that problem from when I was a kid where I would just kind of ramble my words on and on. Instead of just telling the story that needed to be told, I would just keep going on and on and on. And then finally the point we made, but then by then everyone's not listening. Yeah, it sucked. I've been trying to tell a funny joke, or I've been trying to tell a story. Just keep going. If you guys have been watching this channel for a while now, you either love or you hate it. because I know it still happens sometimes. You know, if you knew me when I was a kid, oh man, it was every fucking day of my life. I feel so ashamed. Nice. Alright, back to using the hatchet. But maybe to turn to shape one. I mean, we do need shape. I had to think of it. And it looked like tar was able to be resin and whatever other thing that was. Yeah. Anywho, before we move on. Also, since we'll be making a thrall pot finally, and a feeding pot for my animals as well, I'll have extra loot space, so I get to have more areas for crafting or anything really. Also, let's take this roundabout way. I might even fight the saber-tooths. I mean, not the sabers, the panthers, because they have a good amount of hide that I can take. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill this bird. And also the monkeys will give us fur and hide too, so that's cool. Yeah. Come on, bird, fight me. Come on. I find it very, like, I hate to be historically accurate, but show bills do not sound like that. They have a hissing that sounds like a crocodile. And they have, when they clap their jaws, it sounds like the clapping of, like, 2 pots over and over. It sounds like a gun. You know, because of how strong their jaws are. Supposedly their jaws are so strong that they can snap a rock like that easily just by biting it. Like, they don't have teeth, but they have, like, super muscle in there or something. Or maybe it's made of, like, chitin or whatever. I don't know. Chitin is kind of like a form of, like, body armor. Kind of more like, you know, let's say, like, you take your nails, like, on your fingers. Most of us humans typically have that. You know, but, like, for certain creatures of the world or animals, they have that chitin or that, like, nail type of bone piece type thing encased all over their body, or maybe on their arm or one of their legs, or part of a different section. You know, all kinds of crap. So quite useful. So in case of, like, let's say that a predator is very tough, happens to punch is the region, that's basically armor. You know, the animal might be able to survive another day because, you know, the armor defended it. You know, it still fucking hurt, but it didn't one-shot it. It didn't die. So I say that's a win, right? Also, it's so